Welcome back to the channel. Check it out, everyone. The right-hand drive CRX is back. This time for some timing belt issues. One of the brothers dropped a bolt down in the timing on accident and ate up a timing belt. So we're gonna be throwing a belt on that one. And we've got a few other little projects in here that we're gonna be knocking out. We got this YDF in. We're gonna be doing a bunch of fuel stuff on it, trying to figure out why it won't run. Butch, he's just about wrapped up with this NSX here. This thing's gonna be running in no time. Second one down. We'll be getting another one here shortly. Real shortly. Hopefully another J-swapped one. But we're gonna be wrapping this thing up in this video also. This is Robert's EK. Nice turbo build. Butch has been killing it on this one. We're waiting for a clutch to come in, but we're gonna actually continue to do the rest of the stuff when we get a free moment on that one. And yeah, we're gonna be sending this J series back to the customer. We might be doing a little build on this one to hold some boost, and then that NSX will be back in after Thanksgiving for the boost. So hope you guys enjoy this week's video. Let's dive into some action.
What's up, guys? It is 5:45 on Friday. I was working on the NSX yesterday. Got it all together, fired her up. Shouldn't sound exactly right. Those are the back two, or I guess the front two, and then that's the back one. You see that one, it was sparking, it had fuel. These, not so much. So that tells me that I think I have two stuck injectors on this motor. So I pulled the fuel rails and injectors and regulator and everything off of the old motor, and I'm about to switch those out. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that, fire her up, see if she sounds better. Oh, look at that, 652, and we got a runner. Sound pretty good too. Oh yeah, she's snappy. Heck yeah. Another NSX in the book.
Hot potato, hot potato. Butch over here just getting down on it, getting down. That's a nice looking piece right there. That's gonna fit up real nice to right there. And then that bolts to the rest of the exhaust. And then I pulled the CRX in. We are going to knock the timing belt out on this thing real fast while I wait for the gas tank for this one. Then we got old Rye guy down here just torquing up some heads on his old Mercedes. He's got the OLS swap.
It ain't pretty.
But she runs.
But she runs.
But she runs. Well, she will run. I'm gonna get on this. Butch is gonna get on that. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. Oh, hot damn. Ryan came down today. He getting the old bend squared away. He's changing out some lines and some fittings. Getting it this time? Man, that one's alive and well, let me tell you. And the NSX is live and well. I got it in here. We're just burping out the cooling system on this one. They're kind of a bugger because they got lines from the front to the back. This one's got a reservoir back here that sits a little bit higher than the radiator, so it traps some air down there. And then old Butch is cruising right along on old Roberts. We're gonna get this thing buttoned up other than a transmission. We're still waiting on a clutch. He's gonna kick these down, swoop them around, put them up into there, and call it a day on there. Exhaust is all buttoned up, and then I finally got the lower control arms in for Lee's car, so we can get those put on there, get all that mocked up, get the trailing arms put in place, make sure all of it's gonna work as it should, start getting the drive line mocked up there. So that's kind of where we're at this week. We're gonna get this one wrapped up, we're gonna get this one wrapped up, we're gonna make real good progress on this one. I got like 15 or less so days, got to like the 4th or 5th or something to get that one done. So not a lot of time, but I've got everything I need. Let's dive into some action here. And just like that, we got 2 bushings pressed in here. Them are our lower trailing arm bushings. Those babies went in, no problem at all. Used a little bit of that liquid moly anti-seize on there. Man, I love that stuff. But those went right together. I'm gonna take and get those in the car now, and then get the lower control arms on, all the rest of the suspension bolted up to them. Just see if I can cruise right on through this. Trailing arms, get those, drive line, engine. Let's see what we can make of this car today.
I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
All right, just like that. Butch got an old flex pipe in there so that thing can wiggle and diggle underneath the car and nobody's ever gonna even know. And I got all this side kind of mocked up. We've got an axle in there. We've got a trailing arm on, K-tuned camber arm and tow arm. That S1 stuff, this thing is just coming right along. All mocking up real good, coming just the way we want. These rear axles are a little bit of a bugger to get in with this trailing arm, but hey, now I know for the other side, put the axle in and then stab the trailing arm up. This side's all mocked up. Let's get that other side mocked up and see if we can't get the rest of this car knocked out. Butch is cruising right along on that one, and I am cruising right along on this one. I've got this little bracket made here to hold that drive line up into place. I just did these little spacers, welded them to the carrier bearing there, and then welded this plate in. So you just unbolt right there, and then that'll slide out. Now I'm gonna, I think, work on getting the engine trans all kind of put together and mocked up so I can cut this off, shorten it down, and then I think I'm just gonna weld it back for all test up purposes and everything there, and get all the all-wheel drive dropped back out of it, get all the everything that needs to be fabricated, quote unquote, on the bottom of the car is done. So now I definitely should be able to go ahead and rafter it. We might have to add a few things for exhaust hangers, but we can just kind of sand those spots, weld them up in there, and then shoot a little over the top. So that's where I'm at on this. I'm gonna pull all this back out and get ready to start sanding it.
We got a turbo kit, guys. Pew. I gotta get some couplers so they're not all the way on.
And then the shifter doesn't touch.
NSX is all wrapped up. He just came to pick this one up. It's running good, idling good, no leaks at all. Man, oh man. Chris's Audi's down here too. Need to get some valves fixed in that thing and she will be good to go. We're gonna wrap it up here this evening. I will catch you guys in the morning. All right, it's a new morning down here and I've got some coffee running through my blood and man, I'm feeling good. I've got one little patch left to put in right here and then all of this will be knocked out and that means I can start sanding. I got up extra early and got my sanding fingers ready and boy, we're gonna knock this thing out today. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna have a painted engine bay and a raftered bottom of the car by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. And then Butch is over here. We finally found an engine for this thing. Took a while. We had one lined out, but then we as in customer slept on the money and that one went whoosh, bye-bye. And these H22s are getting hard to come by. But we found one, so therefore Butch is gonna get the last Honda on his belt. But I'm gonna throw you guys in a time lapse. We're gonna pull this one out, slap another one in, and then this weekend I'm going to pick up the shop's new project and I hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am.
Never slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Somehow I'm managing to stay kind of clean doing this one here, but I'm making some headway. This car is a freaking mess. I'm grinding and cleaning all this out the best that I can. We are exposing tons of like little surface rust and stuff going on. It's it all looks like this, and then I'm kind of turning it into this over here. So that's what I'm working with. This is gonna be kind of a long process. It's a whole lot worse than what I thought it was, but I am getting it all cleaned up. Got our patches put in here. I got my little holes fixed right up in there. Trucking on this back here, and Butch is cruising right along on this one over here. We've got that new H22 engine. This thing's pretty dang clean. Nice pull-out engine there. Should be a good candidate to go right back in here. They're both out of the same era style cars. They're both H22 A4s. Everything looks to be about the same between the two. So we're gonna go ahead. So Butch is about ready to drop I think he's getting actually ready to pull it out now. So he's gonna pull that thing out. We're gonna get that new engine set in this, and then hopefully this Prelude can go home. Ryan's knock was maybe just a fuel issue, maybe a lean knock. We got Miles hatchback. We're gonna be doing a paint job on that one and tidying up a few of these other things. So let's dive back into some more action here. Two big blocks, just like that. Them guys just chilling. This one's out. That one's gonna get cleaned up. Dang, that's a really clean engine compared to this one. This one's got leaks and grimes and everything else. What a mess of a bay. We gotta do a little bit of exhaust work on it, but other than that, this thing is getting a new engine, and man, I am just getting beat up over here. Lee's car is a rust bucket. So I'm gonna come in, finish getting all this knocked out here the best that I can, get it all cleaned up. It's coming along, just wire wheel, and I'm making a big old mess. So let's dive back into getting this thing cleaned up, and hopefully I can get that thing raftered here soon.
All right, just like that, bam, done. Nah, just kidding. The motor is in though. I have to hook everything else up. Like I gotta put the accessories back on, put the axles in it. Yeah, just a little update. Now I'm gonna go home. See y'all guys tomorrow. Whoa. No check engine lights either. And she ain't smoking.
Y'all know what time it is. It's undercoating time. We're gonna rafter the bottom side of this thing all black. I've got the car all bagged off, taped up real good. I'm not gonna worry about these wheel wells too much right now because I got all this rust up there that I discovered. Blew that one all the way out. So I gotta do something with those up there. So I'm just gonna kind of cut it across right here. Get all of this and all the underside all raptored. I've got some Raptor here. I've got some black, jet black paint. We're gonna mix that all up, get this thing shot, and be one step closer to having this car back on the road. All right, y'all. Another bottom of a car Raptor lined. This lift has made that just glorious. Went ahead, knocked these wheel wells out. I just got to fix the uppers, so I will probably paint that piece all blue when I paint the engine bay. Is all Raptor lined. This thing came out really good. You guys can see all the texture there. It's fully covered. We got all the spots. So nice and dandy. You guys heard from old Butchels. He got that Prelude knocked out. Hallelujah. That thing's got an engine back in it. We're still waiting on a clutch here, but that thing's good. We're trying to fix the alternator and a bunch of little stuff on this CRX right here. And then of course we got Grandpa's car. We've been cruising, y'all. It's been so busy down around here. I was hoping with this winter we were gonna slow down a little bit, but we have not. We got Tim's Integra down there. That hatch is actually getting a fully built B series. This little hatch, Lyle figured out a few things on. Waiting for parts on this one. Waiting on parts here. That's that Prelude we just whipped out. Regal's coming right along. We got a bunch of parts in for this one. Ryan's car, he has issues painting that little hatch right there. And then down on the end, we have the red 8th gen. That one's getting ready to go home to the owner. We got to tune it, and then it's coming back for a big build. And then we also have EP3 down there that we have to do some transmission work on. So real busy around here through the winter. I'm trying not to be. I'm trying to get more content out for y'all. But hey, we just be busy down here. So we will catch you guys in the morning. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. Let's see what else we can get into here. All right, y'all, I got this all taped up. I got it all scuffed up real good. I sanded the bejesus out of it. I threw some rust prevention on there, and then I shot some Bulldog adhesion promoter on there. Let it all set up. Now I've got the good old SATA out. Man, this gun's seen better days. But hey, she still shoots like a champ. So I'm gonna take this thing, I'm gonna shoot this bay up, get it all nice, shiny, and blue. Get it ready for all that engine and all those good parts to go back in it here. So let's dive into a time lapse and see how this goes. All right. And just like that, this bay is all painted. Such a beautiful blue. Such a beautiful color, I tell you. It all came out pretty damn good. Again, shot it right here in the shop. We're just whipping these things out for y'all. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button. Put on that little bell notification if you guys are enjoying the videos. And we will catch you guys next week with a sweet video. Hopefully your guys' turkey day was great, and we will catch you next time.